Another fire story
1897.
about that, 1896 or 7. My grandmother's older brother was still living on the Orange Grove in Duarte, where the whole family first came in 1889, even though my grandmother's grandfather had come to Monrovia in 1888. The rest of the family, I shouldn't say rest of the family, my grandmother, her older brother, and her mother came south in 1889 and took up residence in the Orange Grove. But by 1897, my grandmother and her mother had moved into Monrovia to look after Bradford Arthur, her grandfather. They were at that time probably about 5 blocks away from Myrtle Avenue, but they learned about the fire, maybe saw the glow. My grandmother's story was that the fire started in Cruz's drugstore. Now, Cruz also stocked paints and oils in addition to pharmaceuticals and drugs. So it's conceivable that it started with spontaneous combustion involving the paints, oils, whatever they had stored there.
On South Myrtle?
About 501 South Myrtle, southwest corner of Myrtle and Lemon. It was in a building that John Bartle had obtained from the West Duarte town site at the Santa Fe Depot and moved up to that corner. The fire, the wood buildings were all wood. The fire burned its way all the way to the alley halfway between Lemon and Colorado, and the alley served as a sort of natural fire break. The other part of the story, immediately south of the alley was a 2-story building with rooms up on the second floor, stores on the ground floor, lodging rooms on the second floor. And according to my grandmother, there was a woman up on the second floor who'd recently undergone a surgical operation, was not able to get out of bed on her own. So 4 strong men went upstairs. Each of them took a corner of the sheet of the bed on which she was resting and carried her downstairs in a sling to carry her to safety. I don't think it burned. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it did burn. And they got her evacuated before the fire reached that building. So it burned, I'm not clear whether it burned south of the alley or all the way to the alley, but the half block definitely burned, and possibly the building where the woman was, an invalid woman was.